Hey everyone, today we're doing something pretty neat. We're gonna do a tier list with some of my favorite movies. I got my main favorite movies in there, and I had to grab a bunch of other ones, uh, kind of randomly, but they're movies I really like. So we're gonna throw them in a tier list and check it out. So here we go. Let me just fix my webcam real quick. So as you can see here, we have all these movies to look at. It's going to be epic, and I'm going to rank them from Watch Till I Die to Comparably Dookie. So here we go. All right, let's go. First movie. We're going to do, all right, Wallace and Gromit, Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Now, this is a pretty good movie. I respect claymation. I respect the hustle, you know? So I'm going to I've always loved watching this movie. I enjoyed it as a kid, you know. Cheese, Gromit. That's a pretty epic clip. So you know what? I'm gonna put this shit in A tier. That's some A tier beauty right there. All right. Wallace and Gromit: Curse of the Were-Rabbit, A tier. Up next, Waking Life. This movie can change your life. All right, I could watch this till I die. That's so good. Such a good movie, dude. Watch it. Up next, Ghostbusters, the original, not the 2016 garbage. Where, it's a good movie. I could watch this over and over again. It's pretty good mindless entertainment. Classic. Culturally significant when it comes to movies. So do you know what? This is a tough one. I'm gonna throw it in S tier. I think it's got a little more effort in it than Wallace and Gromit. So that's that. All right, we might move these around after. Who knows? Up next, Kill Bill. I'm just gonna, the whole series. Volume 1 is not necessarily, that doesn't really matter. We're gonna put this Kill Bill, pretty good. Haven't watched it in a while though, so it's not Watch Till I Die territory. It's not. I don't know if it's S territory. It's pretty good though. I'm gonna give it an A. It's good, but it's not something you want to watch all day, every day, to be honest. Alright, up next, or at least I don't want to watch all day, every day. The Lego Movie. I'm a big man child, as you probably know from my Pokemon videos. So, you know what? I'm gonna give this movie, the Lego Movie, is pretty good. I was pretty hyped when this shit came out. I was like, what? They're finally making a Lego movie? And I thought it was all stop motion, and everyone knows it isn't. It's pretty epic. I'm gonna give this A tier for creativity. Up next. Now I'm kind of worried because these are all my favorite movies. They're all gonna end up in the top 3 tiers. We don't want that, so I'm gonna do my best to be unbiased. And we have Comparably Dookie, so if they're compared to these, they're kind of poopy, we put it down there. Coraline. This movie, hella good. It's not too crazy, but I like that it's a creepy claymation movie. I could watch it a lot. It's not, super great by any means, but it's a pretty good movie, so I'm gonna give it an A tier. Now I'm thinking, I hate to say it, but I'm thinking Wallace and Gromit is B tier. Avengers Infinity War. This movie, S tier, dude. That shit's epic. Thanos throws a fucking moon. Alright, up next. Soul! Gotta love Soul. This movie was pretty good. I like the message more than, I don't know, I guess, the movie. The plot's whatever. I don't really care. It kind of had some weird shit going on. I'm gonna give it a C tier. C tier for Soul. Up next. Shrek! Fucking, what am I doing here? Watch Till I Die, baby. Up next. Wallet! Now WALL-E's pretty good. It's got a good message, Save the Earth. Robots can love too. We're gonna give it an A tier, man. A tier for WALL-E. Fuck yeah. The Dark Knight. Oh man, this movie, I love it so much. The Joker and everything is just fucking. It's so good. I could watch this till I die. To be honest, I could watch this till I die. It's a fucking awesome movie. All right, up next. Straight Outta Compton. This is like the only somewhat accurate biopic that has been released since biopics became a popular thing. I give it an A tier. Up next. Whoops. Up next. Into the Spider-Verse. This movie is awesome, and I kind of called what its point was. I was like, this movie's getting released just to teach people about the multiverse and stuff, and the animation looks so good. And it's like it's like watching a comic book. I could watch that till I die, dude. It's such a good movie. I love that shit. Reservoir Dogs. Now this movie, Quentin Tarantino's first, like, well, it's not his first movie, but you know, it's his first directed movie, I guess. And you know, I had a low budget, and they did some cool stuff. I watched this in film class. We're gonna give it an A tier. A tier for creativity and starting something fantastic, which is Quentin Tarantino's career. All right, we kind of got a meme one here. Spider-Man 3. I just put this in here because I remember when I was a kid, I was really excited for Venom to finally be in a movie because my dad said it would never happen. So I give this movie a fucking comparably dookie. Anyways, all right, up next. Spider-Man Homecoming? Yeah, that's Homecoming. Spider-Man Homecoming. This movie, it's pretty good. We get introduced to Tom Holland as Spider-Man. He's probably the best Spider-Man out there. But I don't know how I feel exactly about this movie. It's a good movie, but it's not a great movie. Comparably, I'm gonna have to give it a C tier, and I'm gonna have to move Soul. I'm gonna have to move Soul down. Yeah, that's how I feel. Spider-Man: Far From Home. This movie has Mysterio in it, another villain my dad said would never be in a Spider-Man movie. So I gave it a heckin' C tier. You know what? I'll give it a B tier, because I like it a little more than Far From Home, just because it has some awesome visual effects. And I love Mysterio. And yeah. Coco! This is probably my favorite Pixar movie that exists. Watch till I die. Up next. The Empire Strikes Back, Star Wars. S tier, because it's good. Alright, up next. Star Wars A New Hope. Heckin' good. Started something amazing. A tier. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. This is a movie I could watch till I die. Edgar Wright is amazing. That movie is amazing. The books are amazing. Life is amazing. Tenet, I get a hard-on for movie loop movies. So, you know what? I'm gonna give it... I would give it C tier as well. It's, you know, it's about as good as that Spider-Man movie, I'd say. Inception, super good freaking movie. Love the ending. I always think about it. Alright, S tier. Boom. My Life as a Zucchini, you'll cry every time, which makes me not want to watch it till I die. But I'm gonna give that shit an A tier. It's a fantastic claymation movie. You know what? It's even better than Coraline. I'm gonna give it an S tier. Up next, Donnie Darko. This movie, one of my favorite movies of all time. Watch till I die. Fantastic. Beautiful movie. World's End. This is... I got a bunch of Edgar Wright movies. That's all I have left. I love all of his stuff. His filmmaking style, it's beautiful. But World's End, I have to say, is probably one of my least favorite of his movies. Though, you know, I love it still. I hate to say it, but, you know, I love it. I'm gonna give it C tier. Shaun of the Dead. This, better than The World's End. I like watching it more. You know what? I'm gonna give it an S tier. It's one of my favorite Edgar Wright movies. You know what? I'm gonna give it Watch Till I Die. Up on par with Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Hot Fuzz! This, Probably my second favorite. I'm gonna give it S tier, man. Hot Fuzz is fucking funny. They're all great. Alright, and time for the final movie! It's a good movie. It's another Edgar Wright movie. You probably can guess if you can kind of deduce here. Baby Driver! It's a good movie. Not fantastic. I just like that the music syncs up with things, really. I gotta give it D tier. I gotta give it D tier. It's not the strongest movie, you know, and the ending kind of aggravates me. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. And you know what? I think that's a pretty heckin' good tier list. I'm sorry if I talked a little fast during this, guys. I was just going hard. I hope you enjoyed. I had some fun doing this. This is pretty accurate. I'd say these are definitely movies I watch often. I love these things. These ones, you know, I don't mind watching every now and again. These ones, I can catch whenever. It doesn't really matter to me. This one, just kind of for the meme. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, maybe I'll do this with some of my favorite TV shows or something. That could be pretty good. All right. Catch you later. Peace.